Debt is dangerous. Debt will ruin your life. But what if I told you that debt, used correctly, is like a secret weapon? A cheat code that billion-dollar companies use to build empires. Strap in, because today we're diving into the hidden power of debt. Part 1. The misunderstood villain. When we hear the word debt, most of us think of credit card bills piling up, student loans haunting us, or that uncle who always borrows money and never pays it back. But in the corporate world, debt isn't a villain. It's often the hero of the story. Debt is like fire. Handle it carelessly, and you'll burn your house down. But master it, and you can build an empire. Part 2. Apple's dirty little secret. Let's start with Apple. The trillion-dollar company with mountains of cash, right? They swim in money like Scrooge McDuck. Here's the twist. Instead of spending their cash hoard, Apple has borrowed billions in debt. Why? Because borrowing was cheaper than bringing their overseas cash back to the US, which would have triggered massive taxes. Apple, the richest company on Earth, issues bonds like any normal company in need of cash. Part 3. The leverage game. Here's the magic of debt. It lets you use someone else's money to make your money work harder. Imagine you want to buy a $1 million building. You could pay cash, or you put down $200,000, borrow $800,000, and rent it out. If rents rise, your return on that $200,000 skyrockets. That's why real estate moguls like Donald Trump call themselves the kings of debt. Because without it, they'd just be guys who own a few apartments. Part 4. Walmart and the growth engine. Let's talk Walmart. The company didn't just grow by selling cheap socks and groceries. They used debt to fuel expansion. In the 1970s and 80s, Walmart borrowed aggressively to open new stores faster than competitors could blink. Debt was their growth engine. Without it, Walmart would have stayed a small-town store in Arkansas. Part 5. The dark side, Toys R Us. But don't get it twisted. Debt has a dark side. In 2005, private equity firms bought it using $6 billion of borrowed money. The debt was so crushing that the company had no oxygen left to innovate. Amazon was eating their lunch, but Toys R Us was stuck just paying interest. By 2017, they collapsed. All those childhood memories? Gone. Killed by debt. Part 6. Netflix and smart borrowing. On the flip side, look at Netflix. In the 2010s, they borrowed billions to produce shows like House of Cards and Stranger Things. People laughed. They'll never pay it back, critics said. But Netflix knew something. Content is king, and by using debt to build a massive content library, they turned themselves into a streaming empire today, when you binge watch at 3 a.m. Remember, you're really watching debt in action. Part 7. The cheat code explained. Here's why debt can be so powerful. Interest on debt is usually tax deductible. That means companies can lower their tax bill while using borrowed money to grow. It's like getting a discount on money itself. Imagine walking into a bank, borrowing $1 million, and the government says, "Don't worry, we'll cover part of the interest." That's the cheat code. Part 8. Elon Musk's risky rocket. Elon Musk took this to another level. In 2008, Tesla was drowning. He borrowed money, mortgaged everything, including his own mansion, to keep the company alive. It was insane. But that risky dance with debt bought Tesla enough time to launch the Model S. And we all know what happened next. Sometimes debt isn't just a financial tool, it's a lifeline. Part 9. The final word. So, is debt good or bad? The answer is neither. Debt is just a tool, like a sword. It depends on who's holding it. Handled wisely, it builds Apple, Walmart, Netflix, Tesla. Handled recklessly, it destroys Toys R Us. And the funny thing? Next time you buy an iPhone, binge Netflix, or shop at Walmart, just remember, you're not only looking at products, you're looking at the hidden power of debt.